So in this video we're going to talk about ternary operator, or also we call this conditional operator in Python. So the ternary operator basically allows us to write simple if-else statement in a single line. So let's just talk about the syntax of the ternary operator. So first of all, we return a value if the condition is true, and then we have the if keyword, and after that we have the condition itself. Then we have the else keyword, and then the value we're gonna return if the condition is false. So basically, so the whole thing depends on the condition itself. If the condition is true, then we're gonna return the true value. If the condition is false, then we're gonna return the false value. So let's now see some of the examples. So suppose we have a variable with the value 5. Now we can check if the variable is positive, negative or 0 by using the ternary operator. So here we're gonna store the result in the answer, and now first of all we're gonna return positive if the number is greater than 0. So that is our condition. And then we have the else part, otherwise we're gonna say that the number can be either negative or this can be 0 also. Now if we print the answer, so because the condition is true, so we should get positive as the output. So here you can see we have the output positive, and also we can nest multiple ternary operators. So we can use the ternary operator in another ternary operator. Like in example here, the number can be either negative or 0. So to be more specific about the number, we can use another ternary operator right here. So else we're gonna return negative, and then another condition if the number is less than 0. And the nested ternary operator also will have its else part. So otherwise we're gonna return 0. So here we have two ternary operator nested. So this is the first ternary operator and this is the second ternary operator. So first of all, this condition will be checked. If that is true, then it will return positive. If that is false, then the second ternary operator will be executed, and here if the condition is true, then this value will be returned, otherwise the false value will be returned. So here we are getting positive. Now if we make this negative, so here we have the output as negative. Now if we make the value as 0, so you can see we have the output 0 also. So our nested ternary operator is working properly. So we can use the ternary operator in multiple places. So we can use them in functions also. So let's now define one function which will check positive or negative, and it will take one number as a parameter, and here we're basically going to return this ternary operator. So we're gonna check if the number is greater than 0, then we're gonna return positive. If the number is less than 0, then we're gonna return negative, otherwise we're gonna return 0. So the function will return either positive, negative and 0 based on the argument that we pass to the function. Now we can print the answer. So we have to call the function check positive or negative, and we're gonna pass the value like 10. Now if we run this, we are getting the output as positive. And not just this, we can use the ternary operator in list comprehension also. So suppose we have one numbers list with the values like 1 2 3 4 5. Now we can decide if the numbers are odd or even using the ternary operator. So we can create another list, and here inside we're gonna use the ternary operator to decide if the numbers are odd or even. So here inside, so we're gonna return even if the number module 2 is equal 0, otherwise we're gonna return odd. So this is our ternary operator. Now we're gonna get all of these numbers from this array. So here we're gonna get the number from the array. So for every number of this array, this ternary operator will be executed, and it will return either even or odd based on the value of that number. So now if we print the list, so here you can see we have this array which contains the odd or even strings, and this is done in a single line with the help of ternary operator. So this is the way we can write the ternary operator in multiple places, and this is very handy because we can write the simple if-else statement in a single line. So hope you understand about ternary operator in Python. See you in the next one. Take care.